Hello and welcome to Spy Math. This is Mr. Spy. This will be the second lesson in my series on geometry, working with algebra, with segments, and angles. Let's begin. Okay, before we begin with any algebra problems, we need to discuss some basic terminology. So if you look at the segment ABC in question 1, you see a case of collinear points. Collinear points are three or more points on the same line or segment, as in this case, A, B, and C. And we want to find the length of each segment, where AB is length x plus 6, BC is length 2x plus 3, and the total length AC is 27. So you set up a simple equation. So let's get some workspace. X plus 6 plus 2x plus 3 equals total length of 27. That's the algebraic equation. Sometimes students, and I actually prefer it, also show the geometric equation, which in this case is AB plus BC equals to AC. And I sort of color-coded each part of the equation. And now I can combine my terms and solve. I am not going to go over step by step how to solve the equation in general, but since this is our geometry videos, need help solving equations, leave comments below and I'll make a video on that. But for a quick review, x and 2x is 3x, 6 and 3 is 9, equals 27, 3x equals 18, divide by 3, x equals 6. Once I know x equals 6, I can substitute in, get the value of each line. So AB is 6 plus 6 is 12, and BC is 2 times 6 plus 3, which is 12 plus 3, which is 15. If you want to check, 12 plus 15 equals 27. And if you notice, in both cases, I did not put the line up top, put box off my answer, and that's the answer to question 1. Pause the video right now if you have anything you want to copy down. Go on to question 2, about adjacent angles. Okay? Adjacent angles are two angles that share a vertex, have a common ray. In this case, that common ray is BE, and those two angles form the complete angle ABC. Adjacent angles are just two angles next to each other. Adjacent angles appear as a group, but they have to share a common vertex and have a common ray. So our top angle, in this case, ABE, we have the measure of AB equals x plus 1. Measure of EBC is 3x minus 9. And the total measure is 6x minus 22. So, let's look at what the geometric equation looks like first. So it's the total angle, measure of angle ABC equals both of its parts. Measure of angle ABE plus the measure of angle EBC. And both of these ideas work based on two concepts, which we'll go over much later on in the course. Mainly the whole is equal to the sum of its parts, and the angle addition axiom, or the segment addition axiom, which lets you add or add angles to make larger segments or to break those segments into small pieces, or same thing for angles, to pick up those angles into small pieces. Now to actually do the algebra, once you have a geometric equation, you substitute in. And you get x plus 1 plus 3x minus 9. So let's get some more choice. X plus 1 plus 3x minus 9 equals 6x minus 22. Be very careful if your algebra skills are weak. So 4x minus 8 equals 6x minus 22 minus 4x on both sides. Negative 8 equals 2x minus 22. Add 22 on both sides. 2x equals 22. Take away 8. 22 take away 8 is 14. 5 by 2. X equals 7 degrees. Once you know the x value, make sure to have the unit and the x value, substitute back in to actually get the actual angle measures. So you look back at what our original angles are. So this angle measure is x plus 1, which is 8 degrees. Then we have 3x minus 9, so 3 times 7 is 21. Take away 9. So 3 times 7, 21. 21 take away 9 is 12 degrees. So together the whole measure is 20 degrees. Big warning, it's not drawn to scale. It's just an illustration to help you do the problem. So go back, copy anything down if you like to. Now if you write your answer like this, I personally do not get it correct, so I'm very strict on labeling each value, especially in the beginning. So each value be measure A, B, E, don't forget the little M for measure, which equals 8 degrees, measure of E, B, C, equals 12 degrees, and then if you want to show it in, 6 times 4 is 24, 6 times 7, 6 times 7 is 42, 42 take away 22 is 20 degrees, so the measure of ABC by a little addition is 20 degrees. Okay? It's another very important angle pair, which is a linear pair, and I'm only just this now because it's a very common thing students approach, and they think everything's equal to 180 because they make up segments and angles. Linear pairs only work at angles, not segments. Together they form a linear pair, which is 180 degrees because it's a straight angle, which will also be mentioned in the next video where I'll go over different types of angles and the idea of a vertical angle for the next video. But you take these two angle pairs, you write your geometric equation, measure of ABD plus the measure of CBD equals 180 degrees. You substitute into the equations. You have 3x plus 10 plus 2x plus 30 equals 180. You solve for x. 5x plus 40 equals 80. I'm going to skip most of the algebra in this case, so I assume you know how to do it. Take a minute if you need to solve it. Pause the video right now. So I'm just going to give you the value for x. So we do the math. You'll get x equals 28 degrees. I'm very strict about writing the degree symbol. Not all teachers are. please ask your teacher if they're strict about the M's for the angles and degree symbols. Because not all exams are, not all teachers are. Now, once x is 28 degrees, you can get the measure of each angle by substituting x back into the x value in each equation or expression. So let's do the CBD first. CBD would equal to 2 times 28 plus 30. So 2 times 28 is 56 plus 30 is 86 degrees. This time, really don't forget the degree symbol. This is write the M to assume that's into and then the same thing to find ABD. Find ABD. You substitute in the second equation. Or, since their total is 180, you do a little subset. You got one angle right, 180 degrees, minus 86 degrees, and you get 10 minus 6s, or you keep on going. Finish as you go. With 94 degrees. That won't be right because you have to actually label the question. So in this case, measure of ABD is 94 degrees. Measure of CBD, 76 degrees. Really, you should make sure that both of these together check up to add to 180, which they do. Works out. And that's your right answer. So that's the basic idea. Linear pair. Two angles together that add to 180 degrees. Adjacent angles, two angles that share a vertex, and the common ray, in this case was BE, and together they make a whole set of angles based on the concept of the wholes and some of the parts, and the angle addition axiom. So in this case, angle ABE and angle EBC together, angle ABC, and you solve for x. Also, we went over in this video the idea of collinear points, where you have three or more points on a line. In this case, we have 3 points, where segment AB, segment BC together make segment AC, and you add each of their parts to get the whole segment. Also, you notice when we named the distances, they did not put the bar on top. We named the segments, you do. And together, this is all done because of the segment addition axiom. Thank you for watching this video. This is the second video in the series on Geometry lessons. There are more videos posted in this series. If you like it, like the video. So please subscribe to this channel and comment below. This is Mr. Spy signing off.